truth with every word. It's old truthford. You don't need a halo to know where to go. Unite in a fight, and it's the best for sure. If you don't believe me, watch this video. It's truth with every word. It's old truthford. You don't need a halo to know where to go. Unite in a fight, and it's the best for sure. If you don't believe me, watch this video. It's truth with every word. It's old truthford. You don't need a halo to know where to go. Unite in a fight, and it's the best for sure. If you don't believe me, watch this video. It's truth with every word. It's old truthford. You don't need a halo to know where to go. Unite in a fight, and it's the best for sure. If you don't believe me, watch this video. It's truth with every word. It's old truthford. You don't need a halo to know where to go. Unite in a fight, and it's the best for sure. If you don't believe me, watch this video. It's truth with every word. It's old truthford. You don't need a halo to know where to go. Unite in a fight, and it's the best for sure. If you don't believe me, watch this video. It's truth with every word. It's old truthford. You don't need a halo to know where to go. Unite in a fight, and it's the best for sure. If you don't believe me, watch this video. It's truth with every word. It's old truthford.
Hello and welcome back to Old Trafford, the home of honestly biased sports content. How are we doing, folks? FCB. You're not watching Rangers v Celtic. No, I am not. I'm watching the greatest team to have ever played the beautiful game, Manchester United. Admin yo, what's good, my G? What's good, FCB, man? Hope all is well, mate. Suhan, yeah. Suhan in the house. How you doing, man? And more importantly, how are you feeling today going into the match against Crystal Palace at home? Got a frog in my throat. Yeah, Manchester United at home against Crystal Palace. A win today sees us in the top 3 of the league, which is kind of insane given the fact it's the same season where we lost to Grimsby. Bruno Fernandes on 12 assists this season so far. Only, 8 assists? 9 assists away from the crown of, I think is it Thierry Henry who has the most assists? Most assists in a Premier League season. Yeah, Thierry Henry and Kevin De Bruyne, so 20. So he's 8 assists away from matching that. Can he do that in only 10 games? I mean, I'm on Bruno watch for the rest of the season. I just want to see if he can break this record. I'm good. What about you, admin? All good, man? All good? I don't know, I feel a bit iffy, but I do think we're going to get the 3 points. I mean, a few unfavourable stats have come out since obviously the game coverage has begun. So, for example, Dean Henderson has 3 clean sheets in 4 games against former club Manchester United, 75%, the best ratio of any goalkeeper in Premier League history against the Red Devils. So hopefully we can dent that record today, but Dean Henderson, stats-wise, appears to turn up against United, which is not a good look. Not a good look at all. Liverpool. Oh, FCB, mate. Come on, mate. Just, what is that? You may as well just be saying shiz over and over again. Admin, the supreme leader of agendas. How are you doing, brother? All good? All good, Double I, man. How are you doing? Good to see you. And how confident are you feeling today? Because peeps, I want to see the score predictions in the chat. I'm feeling like I think it's going to be quite a high scoring game. I think it's going to be 3-1 to United. Another stat here, Benjamin Šeško has netted 5 goals in 6 league games for Manchester United since the departure of Ruben Amorim, averaging a goal every 37 minutes in this run. Heading into matchday 28, no player has more non-penalty goals in the Premier League in 2026 than the Slovenian, 5. Okay, so I think Cole Palmer may be the top scorer in 2026, but that's because he scores about 4 penalties every game. But Šeško, he's doing it without penalties, so let's see what he can do today if he starts instead of coming off the bench. We've seen it a lot recently, in recent years, where players will obviously look amazing coming off the bench, but then when they've been asked to start games, they haven't necessarily been showing the same, I don't know, ability, whether that be because they're against tired legs, it's a bit easier. I'm talking about Garnacho as well, obviously. Always turned up as a super sub, but when he started games, it wasn't always as convincing. So yeah, let's see if Šeško can break that perception today. Oh yeah, we are winning 2-0 or 2-1. I'm going for a 4-1 United, says Suhan. Lovely stuff. Penalty given to Celtic. Bruh, who cares about Celtic and Rangers these days? Both fairly irrelevant clubs, if you ask me. But the greatest team to have ever played a beautiful game could move all the way up to 3rd. Had we won that game against West Ham and we win this game today, and I know both are ifs, we'd be like 8 points off the top of the league. Like, we could genuinely have been in a title charge if like luck had been on our side. Also, I don't know if you saw it, guys, but I posted a short, and essentially United are the team that have hit the post the most this season, or post, crossbar, woodwork, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, had we actually converted those chances, then where would we be? The best bench dash super sub, the best bench slash super sub I witnessed in United has gone Garnacho 22-23 season. He did come in clutch. It was that the same season where he scored against Fulham and the likes. Happy for Sheshko. He 100% deserves to start. He does indeed. He does indeed. I'm just hoping he can replicate the same energy. But I feel like one of our most convincing wins under Amorim this season came when Sheshko, Cunha, and Mbuemo started. I think it was against Brighton where we won 4-1 at home. So hopefully we can build on that. Okay, let's see what is coming out so far then. If it would be so kind as to load. Here we go. So, first time at Old Trafford, but Magic by Pilot, the tune responsible for Carrick's chant. So, your magic, you know, that one is part of the pre-match playlist. Decent chance it'll be a permanent addition if United's form continues. So we could be hearing that song a lot more should Carrick's Red Army keep marching forward. Lisandro Martinez is also here to support the team. Good to see. I mean, Lisandro Martinez's injury, from what I can see or from what has been said, it's not a major injury. I'd expect him to be back in the near future, maybe next game, realistically, or the game after that. When is our next game? Because I know there's been quite big gaps recently. Let's see when our next game is, folks. So our next game is on Wednesday, so quite a quick turnaround, to be fair, against Newcastle. I believe that's away from home. Yep, away from home. Newcastle away from home. That's a tough fixture for United, usually. So yeah, we've got today, and then we've got pretty much 3 days to recover, go against Newcastle, and then we've got a bloody 11-day gap again. Oh my god! And then after that, we've got a 3-week gap between Bournemouth and Leeds. Sweet Jesus. Sweet Jesus. It's dry for United fans right now, if I'm being perfectly honest. Yeah, we hit the posts 13 times or something. Pain. Liverpool 5, West Ham 2. At times, single-handedly gave us points. Solo run against Fulham. The individual efforts to assist Rashford. Winning goal in the Manchester derby. The winning goal against West Ham in the FA Cup. True. Was that the same season that he got the assist for Ahmad? I think it was, in the FA Cup. Only if he kept his head and mouth down, man. Yeah, honestly, Garnacho, I think he's a very foolish boy because his entire career has pretty much just been destroyed. I think he maybe would do well in Serie A or La Liga, but I think his time in the Premier League is over now because all he had to do was bide his time under Amorim. All he had to do was bide his time, and then he'd probably be thriving under Michael Carrick. But there you go, mate. There you go. Also, he did have poor work ethic as well. He wasn't always defensively sound. So, and we just had that with Marcus Rashford. So, I think he's too lazy to be in a top Premier League side, personally. Come on, United. That's more like it, FCB. Catch you at half time, admin. See you at half time, Suan. Godspeed, mate. It's Arnie, you know, it's terrible, mate. Terrible. What else do we have here? Players coming out of a tunnel. I mean, we've got to give some credit to Harry Maguire as well. I mean, has he been available for all of these games under Michael Carrick? I feel like he has, and obviously, given the fact that we've conceded not that many goals while Michael Carrick's come in, you got to give a lot of credit to Harry Maguire as well. Harry Maguire, who is said to be signing a new contract with Manchester United soon with lower wages. So let's wait and see the developments on that. But yeah, I mean, overall, happy to see Šeško start. He's obviously deserved it. Somebody which we need to talk about, people, and I probably will be doing a video on this in the near future, is Matthijs de Ligt. I mean, he's got a back injury, and it was said to be only going to be like a couple of weeks out, and he's been out for 3 months now. Are we even going to see him before the end of the season? I don't know. But throughout his career, he's been injury prone, and I mentioned this before signing him, and now it seems like it's coming into fruition. I think Bayern Munich, well, it looks as though Bayern Munich knew exactly what they were doing by selling De Ligt now. And yeah, I think we need to have a tough conversation about him soon on whether we stick with De Ligt or if we do look to move him on when he does get match fit again, because he's not much use to us if he's going to be injured for half the season, like all of our other centre backs that came through, like Lindelof, Bailly, Patrick Dorgu arriving at Old Trafford to watch the game today. He's supposedly going to be coming back around April, I believe, maybe late March. So we'll have to wait and see with Dogs. Sir Alex Ferguson in attendance for today's match. Love to see it. Hopefully Michael Carrick can put another smile on his face. Michael Carrick on Crystal Palace. Very good team. History is what it is. It's not something we look too much into. I never really have done, but we know they are a good team. As I said, they're going to be difficult to play against, so we'll have to be at our best to get what we want from the game. And aiming for a top 4 finish. Every game from now on is going to be significant. It really doesn't change it. Today is a tough game. I mean, all we need is 3 points. 3 points at home to Crystal Palace, and boom, we are in the top 3. And it looks like we're going to be in a top 4 race with mainly Aston Villa and Chelsea, because I think Liverpool, seems like Liverpool have finally clicked this season, and they've got 3 runs. They've got 3 wins in a row. So yeah, I mean, we need to really switch on here. Looking at our records, it's actually kind of like, it's in a way it's identical to Liverpool. They've lost a lot more games than us, but if you look at the goals for 48, so United have scored 48 goals, conceded 37. Liverpool scored 47, conceded 37. So almost an identical record between us and Liverpool this season. Yeah, we really need to lock in and switch on. But let's see what we can do today, folks. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We do match watch-alongs for every single United game, as well as daily Manchester United shorts and Manchester United live streams for any breaking news surrounding the club. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. See you after the break. See you at the break. See you at the break, FCB. Godspeed, man. But folks, if you haven't already, drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. Get involved in the chat. And let's see what the greatest team to have ever played the beautiful game can do today. Only 2 minutes away from kickoff here. Let's have a good game, shall we? Admin's prediction, I am going with 3-1. I think it'll be a solid performance today. And I can see Bruno Fernandes picking up a couple of assists. That's what I see from today. Let me know what you guys see. Okay, just getting all set up over here. Truffordians, the American is here. Ethan Johnson in the chat. How you doing, man? Just getting all set up on this side. Seven months a member. Big up Ethan Johnson, man. Get your score prediction in the chat as well, Ethan. Just as I'm getting set up here to watch the game. If my TV ever wants to load, that is. Okay, let's go. 2-1 United. Sheshko scores again. The founding member of the Admin's Angels. Ethan Johnson in the chat. The first member. So, 2-1 United. Sheshko scores again. I can see Sheshko getting a goal. I can also see Bruno Fernandes picking up a couple of assists. I think Bruno deserves that record, man. I think he deserves to be up there with Kevin De Bruyne and Thierry Henry. Okay, we are underway. Let me just get this timer up. Okay, let's go. Crystal Palace coming forward here. He's on pace to be in the World 11. Ricky from United Stand thinks McSauce is better, though. He thinks McSauce is better than Bruno Fernandes. Absolute muppet that guy is. He knows what he's doing, mate. He doesn't genuinely believe that. He just knows what he's raking it in. He's raking all the money by saying like stupid stuff that doesn't make any sense. If you put him on a lie detector test, there's no way that he genuinely believes that. He thinks everyone is better than Bruno. Yeah, he's getting paid to say it, mate. Oh, good flick on from Sheshko to Mbuemo there, but Mbuemo can't quite make it. Fernandes pushed down, but no foul given. Come on, United. Okay, Crystal Palace playing it around the back. Crystal Palace playing it around the back still. Playing it forward now. Long ball out to the right-hand side. quite easily got a cross in there, which was quite dangerous. I'd like to see Cunha step up today as well. I mean, like, I understand that he made like a great pass, but I want to see him have a overall good game again today. I don't want to see just individual moments. Okay, Crystal Palace cross in. Header. Wow. 1-0 down already. 1-0 down. 5 minutes in. Wow. What a header, to be fair. I mean, wow. He got that over everyone. I don't think there was anything Larmans could have done there, to be fair. Let's see this again. Lenny Yoro lost his man. Lenny Yoro lost his man. So that goal's on Lenny Yoro. Let's see if Larmans could have done anything from this angle. Nah, I don't think he had any chance. He could have dived. Could have dived, to be fair. I think Larmans and Yoro there. Yoro slightly slipped, yeah. I'd say mainly on Yoro for losing his man, but then Larmans, I feel like he could have dived. I don't know if the angle that I'm looking at is a bit skewed, but it looked like he could have if he actually committed there. But 1-0 down in the first 5 minutes, not a good start for United. Admin, I doubt De Gea could have saved that. I need to see like a side angle, or like I need to see a different angle to see how close he was to it. Yellow card for Crystal Palace here. Okay, United need to switch on now. Are we going to lose a lot of that attacking intensity now that we've taken Ahmad out of the team, though? That's the question. Delo. Fernandez to Delo. Delo loses it. Then Casemiro over to Shaw. Come on, United. Shaw is never going to run into space. He just won't do it because all he does is walk around the pitch now because he's injured. Yoro over to Cunha. I don't know what that was. Yeah, Lenny Yoro. Ugh. It's poor from Yoro. It's poor. I don't know. I feel like from the angles I'm seeing, I feel like Larmans could have actually done something there. We also lose that tracking back on our right flank. We should technically create more chances with a 9 versus a false 9. Fulham 1-0 up to Spurs. Wow, Spurs might genuinely get relegated, man. How many points are Spurs on now? Spurs are on 29 points. Spurs might genuinely get relegated. Wow. With Mbuemo and Cunha playing their actual positions, you think we should create more chances? I don't know, because I feel like in Ahmad, in the runs that he makes, he kind of creates more space for Bruno Fernandes in the middle. Delo sucks. Hello, boys. Nick the Dutch Destroyer in the chat. How you doing, man? We can't lose to bum-ass Dean Henderson. Well, Dean Henderson has played United 4 times for Crystal Palace, and he's kept a clean sheet 3 out of 4 times. Oh, wow. What a finish from the Brighton player there. Brighton 1-0 up against Nottingham Forest. Realistically, we want Nottingham Forest to get relegated because that means that we can get Anderson for a cheaper price. So if Spurs and Forest could get relegated and West Ham stay up, that'd be perfect. Okay, Crystal Palace in our final third again. Crystal Palace really dominating this game so far. Doing good, but tired? Why are you tired, man? Filnjen Zondag, Nick. Crystal Palace. Have we even had a kick of a ball yet? Like this feels like we've done nothing so far this game. Let's look at the stats. United have had 39% possession, 0.01 XG. We've done nothing so far in this first 10 minutes. A week snowboarding and having a deadline for a promotion, so a week vacation, which I have to work still. God, man. What do you mean by having a deadline for a promotion? Like an interview or... Delo on the ball. Back to Casemiro. To Delo. To Mbuemo. Mbuemo trying to find Mainu but can't. Delo to Mainu. Delo all the way back to Maguire. Maguire back to Yoro. Yoro to Delo. To Casemiro, forward to Cunha here. Had that cross just been slightly further back, would have found Šeško there. Oh, Luke Shaw, mate. Oh, Luke Shaw, terrible. Good save from Larmans. Luke Shaw, please. Okay, he did well in the end, but... Oh my god. Luke Shaw getting turned inside out there. Yes, you need to have an interview to get this promotion, but to do that, you need to make a portfolio which tells everything you do to get that promotion with evidence. Oh, okay, so you've been doing that while snowboarding. Man. Hopefully you get it, though, man. Good luck. Ishsar is genuinely an ugly dude. Come on, United. Okay, Shaw on the ball again. I think people are starting to see that Shaw is literally just a body on the pitch. Like, you can just run at him and he will feel a lot of pressure. Larmans over to Yoro. Yoro just gives the ball away. This is really poor from United. This is really, really poor from United. Yeah, snowboarding in the morning and evening, working on the portfolio. Done now, and tomorrow the lessons begin again. But talking game, where are our teeth? Where is the fire? It's I feel as though taking Ahmad out of the team, we may be seeing a similar effect to what happened when we took Dan James out of the team, out of Ole's team. I feel like we need someone who's just properly going to make runs and dribble past people, to be an outball and create more space for other players. Shaw is literally just a mannequin on the pitch right now. Is it just me, or since Carrick took over, our midfield is practically empty? Most actions were either our defender taking on the ball or when we're playing up in the final third. What do you mean by midfield is practically empty? Like, as in we leave a lot of space in the midfield, or? Oh, Brighton 1, Nottingham Forest 1. Okay. Morgan Gibbs White. Let's see this. Class finish from him, to be fair. I mean, realistically, we want Nottingham Forest to get relegated, but it would be very funny to see Tottenham Hotspur get relegated. If let's see the current table as it stands. So this would put Nottingham Forest on 28 points, I think. 28 points, 1 point behind Spurs. Wow. Truffordians. Diego, how you doing, man? Already down a goal, but we're here. Yeah, it's not the greatest of starts, if we're being honest. It's been very lackluster. I don't think Fernandez has really got on the ball much. Okay, another set piece for Palace. Larmans collects. Larman's out to Shaw. Shaw gives the ball away straight away. So bad. So bad from United. So bad. Like, bro. The crowd was up for it. They were saying, like, go forward, and then Shaw just gives the ball away straight away. Oh, wait a second. Brighton are now... Is that Welbeck? Is that Welbeck? Yeah, it's Welbeck. 2-1, Brighton. Wow. At least that's an entertaining game. Wow. Forest and Brighton going back to back. 16th Spurs, 29. 17th Nottingham, 28. 18th West Ham, 25. And West Ham still have... Do they? No, they don't. They don't have a game in hand. But, yeah. I mean, all we need is West Ham to pull their finger out, and Tottenham could be relegated. What a goal. Welle, Brighton up again. Crystal Palace playing the ball around the back. Stats-wise, United not looking good. I mean, 40% possession at home to Crystal Palace. 0.01 XG created. Just not good at all from United. Casemiro, good defensive work there. Sheshko, 2 and Buemo. Buemo, poor pass. I'm seeing a lot of sloppiness in this team right now. A lot of sloppiness. Delo to Mainu. To Fernandez. Fernandez to Casemiro to Cunha to Fernandez. See, Fernandez, as soon as Fernandez gets on the ball, we're actually doing stuff. But when it's not Fernandez, it seems like everyone else is just a passenger. Casemiro as well is trying to progress for play, to be fair to him. Haven't seen much from Manu yet. Yoro to Casemiro. Casemiro to Fernandez. Fernandez to Delo. Delo gives the ball away, of course he does. Well done, Delo. Well done, mate. And foul given in favour of Crystal Palace. Oh, the bird brain is finally coming back. Prime Delo is here, guys. Prime Delo is here. Unfortunately for us, we get to watch it for 90 minutes on this beautiful Sunday. Everyone online is saying that this is the worst start from Manchester United under Michael Carrick. Come on, United. Brian Delo is crazy. Brian Delo, what? Spurs getting binned would be glorious. Serves them right after that final they robbed us. True. And it would be even sweeter if West Ham stayed up instead of Tottenham, because obviously they've got a rivalry going on. Coma on United. New manager vibes is over. What about the West Ham game though? I feel like we can still win this. I think it is just very poor from the players so far. I think a moment of brilliance will bring us back into this game. Delo's pass, mate. Again, he could have found Fernandez on the edge of the box there. Terrible pass. No way. Have Brighton scored again? Oh, Brighton close to making it 3-1 there from Matoma, but saved well. And it's still 2-1. Come on, Mags. Yes. Good from Maguire. Okay, long ball to Fernandez. We're resorting to long balls now. Somebody press Dean Henderson, please. From Champions League to Championship. Yeah, that would be very funny for Spurs. Hello, boys. Nav in the chat. How you doing, Nav? Hello, Nav. How we doing? Yes, please. All of the game with Peter and the World Cup Brazil road to the final whistle on United score. Score of the game with Peter and the W. What? Rubbish, says Nick. This has not been a good 20 minutes. This has been the worst 20 minutes under Michael Carrick so far. In terms of starting a game, I guess you could say. So far, the losers of the game, I'd say Lenny Yoro and Diogo Dalot have not played very well so far. Luke Shaw as well, been terrible. Been absolutely shocking. Who's shizzing the bed today then, lads? Admin's fave putting in a shift. So Shaw has been bad too. Hear me out, I'm at it right back. Maybe when it comes to the last 20 minutes, Ahmad will be brought on as a right back. Oh, look at this. Luke Shaw is down with an injury. I mean, the one game where he's actually had to run and he's got injured straight away. Like, I'm sorry, but if anyone is still pro Luke Shaw, he's got to go, mate. He's got to go. The reason Luke Shaw's so devastated is because he knows that he's probably not going to get in the England squad now. Look, Shaw is done. Shaw is down currently. He stepped on his foot, his ankle. Let's have a look at this again. Yeah, his ankle. I wouldn't imagine that's going to be like a long injury. It didn't look too bad. Mazraoui preparing to come on. Oh god, is Mazraoui going to have to play left back, or will Delo move over? Maz looks to be coming on. What happened to Leacher? Leacher, he's got an injury, but it's not a serious one. I'd imagine he's going to be back for our next game. Luke Shaw's England hopes out of a window. Or he's saying that this injury is like so bad that he needs to come off, even though he probably could play on because he's trying to save his England hopes. I don't know what has happened to Mazraoui's hair. Do you think Mazraoui's got a wig, guys? I mean, he has. I mean, he went from visibly not the best hair following the hair transplant to now fully thick hair. I feel like Mazraoui may be wearing a wig. Will that affect his play? Let's find out. Amorim's got a new job. The announcer, you know your own body. I mean, yeah. What's the new job? So basically, Leacher injured for a third of the season, play for 2 months, and then injured again. Yeah, but realistically, I feel like Leacher's going to be back for the next game. He's only missed out on, what, 2 games? Whereas you look at De Ligt, and he's actually missed out on 3 months from something that supposedly wasn't a major issue. Like, Leacher's actually made sense. I mean, he had a pretty bad knee injury, but De Ligt's, it's these unknown injuries that I worry about more. Nobody's playing good. Yep, nobody's playing good. I'd say Maguire's been all right. I don't think he's done too much wrong. Casemiro as well. I think Casemiro's done well. He's trying to get the players to wake up. Oh my god. Fernandes just kicking the ball out of play. Poor. I love him, but if this continues, it's going to be 3rd season that he play less than quarter of the matches. But then you could say the same about De Ligt. So you can kind of say it about all of our centre-backs if we're being honest. Other than the young ones like Heaven and Yoro, all of them tend to be injured for a third of the season. Like Maguire's known for it, De Ligt's known for it, Martinez is known for it. Cunha on the ball. Good dribbling from Cunha, but well defended by Pudsey the Bear. Latina in Mexico at Nick. We could go top 3 if they decide to stop sleeping. Yep. At home to Crystal Palace, they score straight away, and then it just feels like the body language, the intensity, nothing's fair. Maybe today is the day where the hairdryer comes out from Michael Carrick, because they're literally walking around the pitch. I think it just goes to show it is a mentality problem with these players, because how can we win against City and Arsenal and go on that run, but then when it's against like West Ham and Crystal Palace, just completely capitulate? Also, has Šeško even touched the ball, if we're being real? Has Šeško even made a pass? So he's made 3 passes and won 2 aerial duels. Like, he's had 5 touches on the ball, Šeško, this entire 30 minutes. That is terrible from United. Glasner looks like a B-level Bond villain. Are we missing Ahmad? I think we are, personally. I think we're missing Ahmad. I think Cunha should have been the one to get dropped rather than Ahmad. Yes, Nav seems I forgot to play with a real 9. It's so poor from us. Come on, United. Maguire on the ball. Over to Delo. Delo back to Euro. The amount of back passing is really not impressive here. Delo to Zamiro. Mazraoui over to Mainu. Mainu, sloppy ball, like, had to go back for that. Good ball from Casemiro. Casemiro to Fernandez, finds, or tries to find Mbuemo. It's funny because the three at the back really seems to be hard to break down here for United. Kind of ironic given the fact that they couldn't play the system. Euro over to Delo. Delo whips one in to nobody. Literally nobody. Nobody was there. Like, you can blame people for not being there, or you can blame Delo for like literally crossing into a space where no one is. Come on, United. Come on. Let's stay positive. We can still win this game. We just need to get a goal before half time and then we'll come out actually looking like a team. Mazraoui, good. Good reading of the play from him. Casemiro out to Delo. No, Delo doing step overs, mate. Mazraoui. Casemiro has been the orchestrator here, by the way. It's not been Fernandez or Mainu. Like, Casemiro is pulling the strings here. Corner for United. Finally, a corner. Okay. Possession's looking more even now, looking more 50-50. XG still 0.01 for United. We've created nothing. Created absolutely nothing. I have a bet on if United lose the game, I will stand outside Old Trafford and sing United, we love you. Nobody wants to see that, FCB. United need to win. United need to win. Oh, Maguire, close. Close from Maguire there. Okay, come on. We're getting close. Set piece kings are back. Come on. Fernandez? Fernandez down. Got headed in his skull. Damn. Look for Beth from the United stand. Tell her I said what up. Oh God, Ethan. Leave Beth alone. Leave Beth alone. Oh. If Sar or Shah, whatever you call him, hadn't got a touch on that, maybe Henderson would have, but oh. And Buemo down to Sheshko, but Sheshko can't get the shot off. Good defending from Palace there, to be fair. Very good defending. We just need one moment of magic. Who's it going to be? Beth got cooked on Twitter for a Kane shout. What did she say about Harry Kane? 0.01 XG in 30 minutes of football. Wow. The scenes. Oh, wait, no, it's 0.06 now. Come on, United. Yeah, man. And Buemo. Cross in. Good cross, to be fair, but Henderson came out. Nobody said she was smart now. Get Kane to mentor Sheshko for 3 years. I find it so weird how, like, these... Like, I just don't understand how these people think that Harry Kane, who's like however many goals away from hitting the Premier League all-time goal-scoring record, and is currently like killing it in the Bundesliga and in the Champions League, why this guy would be happy and motivated to come over to United to be a bit what's the saying? A bit part player for like a 25-year-old. Like, why would Harry Kane be motivated, or what's the incentive for Harry Kane to do that? Makes no sense. I can see why she would get flamed for that opinion, to be fair. Oh my god, Fulham 2-0 Spurs. Spurs are so bad. Spurs are genuinely terrible. Spurs are actually going to get relegated. Oh my god. Spurs are genuinely going to get relegated, guys. All we need is for West Ham to actually turn up, and they will get relegated. Come on, you Irons. Come on. Spurs, so bad. I'll take my happiness from the Spurs downfall. Imagine if the same season that Arsenal win the league, Spurs get relegated. That's some nasty work. All of that karma for sacking Big Ange. The low pulled to the ground there. I have a buddy who is a Spurs fan. I'll show him the way of Old Trafford. Go on, Ethan. Bring him to the red side. Come on. Nobody wants to be watching the championship. Delo is actually messing everything up. We can be a safe haven for Spurs converts. What kind of FIFA simulated season is this, then? It's insanity this season. Folks, if you haven't already, drop a like on the live stream and subscribe if you are new to join the home of Honestly Biased Sports content, Old Trafford. Come on, United. I feel like an Ahmad super sub appearance is going to change this game. Fernandez on the ball. Fernandez out to Mazraoui. Mazraoui to Cunha. Cunha back to Maguire. Yoro. I feel like if we stuck down that side, it would have been good to pass it back to Cunha and Mazraoui there. We're overcomplicating a lot of this play. And Buemo coming through here, though. And Buemo. Mazraoui blocked. Cunha fuming that Mazraoui took that shot instead of leaving it for him. We're getting closer, though. Delo over to Fernandez. Back to Yoro. Maz and Cunha talk to each other, lads. That was prime Cunha territory, to be fair, on the edge of the box for that long shot. But if Maz saw something, he saw something. Mainu over to Fernandez on the left-hand side. Fernandez cross in, Šeško, and a good save from Dean Henderson. Probably could have put more direction on that from Šeško. I don't know why he tried the near post. I think far post would have been a better option. But we're getting closer. That's the important thing. We're actually playing like a team now. We've woken up. Shesh close. I like that. I like that, Diego. Greetings, admin and chat. What's the game been like so far? Very poor from United, Christian. Good to see you. Very poor from United, but we're finally starting to switch on now in the past 5 minutes. But the first half an hour, we created like 0.01 XG, so not good. Not good is the answer. Šeško, good chance. He did have a good chance. Come on, United. Get us to third. Get us to third. Separate us from these plebs. Casemiro. What was that little... Oh, wow. Casemiro remembered that he's got a Brazilian passport. Maguire, nice little chest bump. Maguire's got such an interesting dribbling style. He's so, like... so light-footed. Good from Larman's coming out early. Such an awkward back heel from Casemiro. It did look weird. It did look weird. But at least he's trying something. And Mbuemo down the right-hand side now. Fernandez, an option down the right. He finds Fernandez. Fernandez crosses in, but defended well by Crystal Palace. By Pudsey the Bear. Cunha very angry today. He looked like Fellaini doing that. Mainu on the ball. Mazraoui over to Maguire. To Yoro. Yoro to Mbuemo. Mbuemo fouled, surely? Yes, free kick. Okay, come on, United. Carrick, full-time job admin. Have to wait till the end of the season, mate. Have to wait till the end of the season. But one thing I am going to say is, like, I understand the results have been good under Carrick, and I understand that we have struggled in some games, like this game and the West Ham game. But what I would argue is that if we replaced our midfield with like Anderson, even Baleba, maybe Wharton, I honestly think that Carrick could turn this team into like title challengers with that midfield. I genuinely think that he could do that. So, do I think that Carrick's going to be the man to win a Premier League title? No, I don't. But I do think that he's a good stopgap between the person who will win us a Premier League title. I think Carrick could do a good job for like 18 months and then we get someone like properly seasoned in, like maybe a Tuchel. Fernandez! Oh my god. Did Henderson get a hand to that? Yeah, he got a hand to that. Wow. Let's see this again. Curling in. Wow. Okay, another corner for United. We're applying the pressure now. Creating more XG. We're starting to take control of the game as well. It's starting to turn out how the game should have started realistically. Fernandez. Oh, a nice little... And then Fernandez was fouled. That got a cheer from the crowd there for Fernandez. Nice little nutmeg there. For me, it's Enrique, Nagelsmann, and then Carrick. I think Carrick should take charge over the next 18 months, personally. I think he will guarantee Champions League football. I think he will get the best out of the players, but then I feel like it will burn out, and we'll need like a real coach like Enrique. I don't think bringing in Nagelsmann will guarantee that we Oh my god. Casemiro missed a blatant chance there. Terrible. Fernandes deserved an assist for that. Poor from Casemiro. But yeah, I think Carrick and then probably Enrique from there. Unpopular opinion, Nagelsmann is overrated. I don't think Nagelsmann's a guarantee. I mean, I still don't know what he's done that's particularly impressive. Like, he does seem just like another football hipster coach. Like, what has Nagelsmann done or achieved that is mind-blowing? That makes you think he's a special character and he is the one to win United a Premier League. Whereas Enrique, like, he seems like a really motivating guy, I'm not going to lie. He seems like a special character. Foul against Mbuemo there. Get the sack for not winning the Bundesliga by not enough points. Yeah, like, I mean, it's not really United's standard, is it? Like, we know that Michael Carrick can actually put a run of games together. Nagelsmann is still an unknown entity. All I know is he likes to wear like nice tweed jackets, really. Okay, we're in the 44th minute. Good from Cunha there. Nice little flicks. And he wins the throw-in. Cunha's body language is very dejected today, I will say that. Vivell wants Nagelsmann, Berardi wants Enrique, and Wilcox wants Carrick. I think we go with Carrick for 18 months and then Enrique. I don't think Nagelsmann's done enough to be in the picture right now. Like, Carrick has been a part of a setup that got United second, by the way, with Solskjaer, so he's got a pretty good CV, given the fact that he's come in immediately and also turned United around. So I think if he gets us like third this season, then he's done the best that he could have possibly done with his squad. And I'd say he needs to be rewarded for it by giving him like a 12-month contract, 18-month contract. He revived Germany and got cheated out of the European title. How has he revived Germany? Like, what have you guys haven't done anything, have you? If you win the World Cup, maybe that's another question, but still, international football is just different to club football. So I'm not a big believer in comparing the two. Otherwise, we'd probably bring in Southgate, wouldn't we? I mean, he revived England. Nagelsmann single-handedly brought Germany back. We could have Enrique in the summer admin. I feel like it would be too soon for Enrique, though. I feel as though if we can show that we can get Champions League in 2 seasons in a row, then maybe it's the time for Enrique at that point. We were the best team at the Euros, arguably. France is winning the World Cup, so we can stop that nonsense. Germany been pish since 2014 World Cup. I mean, I think Nagelsmann is just one of those indie coaches that, like, people who are fully into like the football space and watching content creators will see that a lot of people will push for Nagelsmann, but I don't think we should discount what's in front of our eyes, which is Michael Carrick, who has got the team to second before under Solskjaer, and he's going to get us to third this season. Like, And it's going to be a transitional like stage at the club. Like we're going to be obviously bringing in a bunch of new midfielders, all of this sort of stuff. I think it's better to bring in a established coach with an established squad rather than during a transitional phase, because we're not going to fully see what they're capable of while we're still bringing in personnel all the time. So I'm steadfast on my belief that Michael Carrick should get the job for like 12 to 18 months if he does get us up to third, and then bring in someone like Enrique. Final will be Portugal versus Argentina. FIFA already paid the bribes. Hey, Nick, see the script. What is going on? Oh, wow, Michael Carrick just sprinting down the touchline there. I think I've just seen. Blink and you'll miss it. Michael Carrick sprinting down the touchline. I think he's got that from Jose Mourinho. But yeah, guys, what do we think about the World Cup? I mean, I'm seeing a lot of political stuff. If I'm being honest with you, I've been very ignorant to it. I've not really researched too much into it, but I'm seeing stuff about the cartel. I'm seeing stuff about countries being banned. What is going on with the World Cup right now, and what are your thoughts on the World Cup? Are you looking forward to it? Do you think it's gonna... I have a feeling like something bad is gonna happen in the World Cup. I don't know why, but it feels like it's set up for something bad to happen, and I'm not looking forward to that. And then their golden boy will win it again. World Cup will be cancelled. Too many wars going on. World Cup is going to be terrible. It feels very politicized. I mean, ever since listening to YMCA at the World Cup draw, it's kind of gone downhill from there. But I have a really bad feeling about the World Cup. For the first time this season, I'm going to join you on the Delo hate train. What the fudge was that at half? Go on, Double I. Well done. Welcome to the club. We welcome you with open arms. Mexico is having a cartel party. Egypt and Iran will have to play the LGBTQ pride match. It will be chaos. I just don't see how having the World Cup in America is going to bring everyone together, if you know what I mean. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I wonder if they're going to get Bad Bunny to perform at the opening ceremony. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Love to see Bad Bunny performing at the opening ceremony. I'm sure Mr. DJT would love that. So 1-0 down to Crystal Palace. Very even game in terms of possession and XG. Michael Carrick sprinted down the touchline to speak to his players because he's obviously seen something that he doesn't like. And yeah, let's see what we change in that second half. This is what happens when you play the World Cup in a third world country. It's been a supercharged hotbed of situations that make enjoying football impossible. Ice rampant in the United States, cartel violence in Mexico, Canada plays hockey. It's impossible. I think Canada playing hockey is probably the worst of the above, Diego. I mean, God forbid. God forbid they play hockey. More excitement in Iran and Israel than this game. God damn it. This is... I mean, I don't want it to be a politically charged conversation around football, but it seems like that is kind of a situation at the moment with the World Cup. Like, you can't avoid it. Spot on again, Nick. But I have a feeling we are not losing this. Are we winning it? Not sure, but we are not losing this. Trust me, admin. Yeah, I feel like we can at least pull one goal back, but this depends. Like, if Crystal Palace score early on, I think it may be a very frustrating day at the office for Michael Carrick and the likes, because we've been out of ideas. We've really struggled to break down this three at the back that Crystal Palace are working with. And actually, I'm looking at the stats here, and we've actually created more XG than Crystal Palace, actually 0.34. But Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what subs Carrick makes. On the bench, we do have Heaven, Malacia, Ahmad, Ugarte, Fletcher, Xerxes. The bench looks very, very light, if I'm being perfectly honest. Other than Ahmad, I'm not seeing too many options. I mean, people are going to say Xerxes, but when Xerxes ever done anything for United? Ahmad and Xerxes are realistically the only changes we can make. The rest of youngsters, and Malacia is just a ghost of a man. So, what changes would you guys make? Going to be interesting now that USA and Iran are in war with each other after the drone strikes. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to approach that as well. I mean, I just think so many dodgy things are going to happen in this World Cup. I've got that feeling. Admin, you spoke about the Todd Bowley nonsense quote. No, I've not spoken about that. What was the quote, Diego? I can't tell if United are at home or not, playing like Shizer, and also we seem to be only playing with 10 players. It's like that 11th man is missing. Yep, it does feel like that, Keith. It does feel like that. I just, I mean, we've had our chances. We've been close at certain times, but for the first half an hour was arguably the worst football I've seen us play all season. But the last 15 minutes of the first half were good, so I am feeling positive going into the second half. I just think we need that bit of quality, and then the goals will come through. But Michael Carrick, his body language on the touchline is not positive watching this so far. I don't think he likes what he's seeing. I wonder if he will give the players that famous Carrick hairdryer treatment. Folks, if you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and drop a like. Got to keep the YouTube overlords happy. And the lights on at Old Trafford Incorporated. Ahmad in and Buemo out. I'd personally take Cunha out and bring Ahmad in. Ugarte on, Delo off. And Xerxes in for Casemiro if we don't equalise up to the 75th minute. I think Casemiro's been playing well though, and he's also a threat with set pieces. So I'd probably keep Casemiro on. Casemiro hasn't impressed for 2-3 games. Guys, I don't know what you're watching. I think Casemiro has actually been good today. I think he's arguably been our best midfielder. Actually, no. Bruno Fernandes has got pretty close a few times. And he's created a couple of chances. So it'd probably go Bruno, Casemiro, then Mainu. I feel like Mainu's not really progressed the ball at all this half. Todd Bowley. The whole management team left. I was stuck being interim sporting director for a summer, having no idea what made a good football player. Wow. But knowing that Mark Cucurella, if Man City wants him, I want him, it was really simple that way. No way that he actually came out and said that. So Todd Bowley was in charge of recruitment. What? That's insane. He literally signed Mark Cucurella because Man City wanted him. That is hilarious. Admin had to think on that one. Admin, are you in the files? No comment. You can speak to my lawyer. But what did I say? What did I say that was sus? Had to think on that one. What did I have to think on? All in all, we need to just sharpen up our play. Delo needs to leave the club, and United need to score. And then world peace will be achieved. That's what we need, folks. Can we get it? I don't know. But we'll have to wait and see. Checkbook FC. Checkbook FC. I mean, Chelsea, soulless club after... I mean, they had dirty oil money anyway from Abramovich, but was it oil money? Or where did their money come from? Oligarch money, whatever you want to call it. But now they've just got dumb American owners, unfortunately for them. Anyone who's willing to buy Garnacho, foolish people. We are Interim FC, aren't we? We are going to be the greatest team to have ever played the beautiful game once again, as soon as we just sell Dalot. That's all I'm asking for. The manager that comes in and sells Diogo Dalot, give him a 10-year contract. Admin, when are you uploading? I've got a couple of ideas for videos at the moment now. I'm just trying to think which one will be genuinely interesting. A few of my ideas for videos. I'm going to be looking into potentially Ahmad's performances. I'm going to be looking into why Michael Carrick should be given the job full-time, why he shouldn't be given the job full-time, and maybe a video on Matthijs de Ligt being injury-prone, because people don't really talk about it that much. And also maybe another video on Dalot. Imagine we sell Dalot and bring Hakimi or Dumfries. Oh. I mean, you could bring in bloody Tyler Adams and he'd still be better than Dalot. Anyone. Anyone at this point. I do think that we will perform better in the second half, though, because I think Palace will tire. They did have to play... When did they play their last game? Palace played midweek against Zrinski in the Conference League, so I do think Palace will tire towards the end of the game. And maybe Ahmad against some tired legs in Palace will absolutely obliterate them. One can hope. But when am I uploading? Probably will upload next Sunday and then get back into the rhythm of uploading a video every Sunday. And thank you. Thank you for the congrats on 2.5. We are only 1,493 away from the target for the end of this year. So we're aiming for 4K by the end of the year. I really hate I really rate Amas, by the way. I think we should give him a proper chance next season if he stays. I don't think Amas is like going to be a world beater, but I think he could stay as like a squad player if he's happy with that. I feel like he's a better option having on the bench than Malacia for sure. But I don't think Amas is going to be this world beater. I don't think he's that good. Okay, so Xerxes has been warming up at half time apparently, but he's still got his coat and tracksuit bottoms on, so not necessarily imminent, says Samuel Luckhurst. How many touches has Šeško had of the ball this half? 7 touches. 7 touches, well. We've also got Arsenal and Chelsea later on today. Who's watching that game? Will be an interesting one to keep track of. Spurs losing 2-0 as well. The thing with Spurs is it's dependent entirely on West Ham if they get relegated or not. Because I think Spurs will not pick up 40 points this season. I genuinely don't think they will. But the question is more so, can West Ham win games in order for them to get relegated? So let's see how good Nuno really is. Can Nuno get Spurs relegated? The only way Spurs get relegated is if Forest and West Ham start winning. Yep. I kind of want Forest to get relegated, but West Ham I don't really care about, because if Forest get relegated, that means that we can get Anderson on a cut price deal, hopefully. Of course, we are watching. We are all Arsenal, aren't we? Are we all Arsenal? I don't know. It's been such a weird season that I kind of just hope that all the big teams draw all of their big games. Like, if they draw, then what are we saying? Arsenal will be on 62 points. With Man City having the opportunity to draw with them on 62 points. and Chelsea would be on 46 points, which would really, really dent their top 4 hopes. If we win today and Chelsea lose, then we're 6 points above them with only 10 games left to play. Come on. Come on, United. Pull your finger out. Why would we support Arsenal? F them and their insufferable fan base. I'd rather City win the next 3 titles than listen to them. And the reason for that is because nobody actually cares about what City do, because we all know that they cheated. So it's like when you're playing a board game with family and, you know, you're playing Monopoly and then you know that your cousin or your sister or brother or whatever is stealing money from the bank. Like, and then they end up winning. Like, no one cares. Everyone's just like, well, you cheated to get there. No one really cares about it. Imagine West Ham and Spurs go down this season. It would be unforgettable. Like, literally 2 London teams going down. London's falling, not London's calling. I'm here all week. So let's see what we can do. Second half about to kick off. Just realised this time has been going off this entire time. Okay, second half underway. Crystal Palace kick us off. Let's see what we can do, lads. If you actually compare City by city, Manchester by clubs are the most successful of all time, 100%. Manchester is not built for the weak. I mean, if you're going to live in Manchester to play football, you know that you've got to be made of some sort of steel. Whereas all of these London toffs, just not made of anything, are they? Rice, baby. Come on, United. 45 minutes to get 2 goals. Šeško, back to Mainu. Mainu to Casemiro. Casemiro to Delo. Delo to Mbuemo. But defended well. Oh, Fernandes. What was that back heel attempt, bro? Oh, yes, admin. I also forgot to mention to you, I've started working again, but not what you think. I'm not in retail anymore for now. I've gone back cooking now. My first day back is in Google. Your first day back is in Google. What do you mean? But congrats, man. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy the colleagues and all. Crystal Palace have defended very well, to be fair. Fair to them. I'm cooking there. Oh, you're cooking at Google. That's pretty cool. Wow. I mean, I guess we're both employees of Google now, Keith. I'm slightly nervous because I've not stepped foot in a kitchen since 2019. Nah, you got it, mate. Just add salt. Just add salt to everything. That's admin's #1 cure to making good food. Just add salt and you can't go wrong. Mbuemo to Delo. Casemiro, header, but not on target. Did he hit someone's head or? Let's see this again. Oh, I think he hit Šeško's head. Come on, Casemiro, turn up for us. One more time. Come on. Just add salt. Yeah, no shiz admin. The English don't really have any other spices, do they? We got pepper. We got vinegar. I love salt and pepper. I wonder how this will go. I'm working for a temporary agency that my friend owns. He has trusted me, so hopefully it'll be an okay day. It's all about mindset, mate. It's all about mindset. As long as you've got the right mindset, even if you do make a mistake, you're good. You got this, man. Larman's €2, 2 Mainu, 2 Maguire to Mainu. Oh, go on, Fernandez. Good little flick. Oh, okay, here's the low. This is where the move dies. Back to Mbuemo. To Mainu. Back to Mbuemo. Nope. Sheshko. Guys, come on. Be a bit more creative. Like, you're literally just putting crosses in. Henderson kicks long. No way Dean Henderson keeps another clean sheet against United. Come on. Mainu has to be replaced in the summer. His jogging and chill aura is pissing me the F off. I don't know. I don't think he needs to be replaced, but I think it's a good idea bringing in players like Anderson and Baleba, giving him some competition because he is still young. Casemiro, pull over top for Mbuemo. No one there. Sheshko, go on Sheshko. To Cunha. Just went and made a delicious Western omelette. Wow. What is contained within a Western omelette, Ethan, for the uncivilized people in the chat? Every good dish in England is stolen from other countries. They don't have taste themselves. You obviously haven't had a Yorkshire pudding, Nick. You obviously haven't had a Yorkshire pudding. Kobe Manu is not for sale at any price. Very good, Ethan. Staying consistent. Ham, onion, cheese, and topped with salsa and sour cream. That you're making me hungry now, mate. Okay, and Mbuemo whips one in. Is there a penalty? No spoilers. I need to look away from the chat if a penalty is coming up. Okay. Mazraoui. Cunha. Cunha dragged down there. Does Cunha win the pen? Penalty is given. Maguire's saying it should be a red card as well, I think, because it's last man. Maguire is not leaving this ref alone. Maguire is just, he's literally saying, it's a card. It's a red card. And then Maguire walks away as soon as Fernandez comes up. That's got to be a red card. If it is a pen, then it's got to be a red card, surely. That's a goal-scoring opportunity. Fernandez looking shocked. Come on, United. I think that's a pullback. Easy. Cunha's expression. I don't know if it's going to be a pen or not. It's gone to VAR. I'm not looking at the chat right now because I want to react to it in real time. I think it is going to stand as a pen. I don't like it how long it's taken for the penalty to be taken, though. Usually, when this happens, Bruno Fernandes kind of panics a bit. We're still waiting for VAR. That 100% would have been a goal-scoring opportunity. Like, you can't say that it wouldn't have been. Okay, he's looking at the screen. VAR think it should be a red card. Okay. VAR think it should be a red card. The ref's gone over to the screen. United fans are waiting. If he wasn't held back, that would be a goal-scoring opportunity. That's what the ref says. What's the ref? Red card, come on. Okay, pen and red card. Come on, boys. Come on. It's a red. It's a red, guys. Come on. Okay, I'm not going to look at the chat for the penalty. Matty Joe's in the chat. Good to see you, Matty. Hope all is well. Red card. Okay, now we're back in this game. Now we're back in this game. Come on. Okay, I'm not looking at the chat. Bruno hasn't taken the pen yet. Oh, usually when there's a long delay, though, Bruno has been known to miss. Oh, I'm worried about this. I'm not going to lie. Come on, Bruno. We need this. We need this goal. Bruno steps up. He stutters and he scores. Come on. 1-1. 1-1. Bruno Fernandes fist pump into the crowd. What a man. What a myth. What a legend. 1-1, people. We're back. Come on, United. Down to 10 men. We just need to get one back. Admin's prediction was 3-1, by the way, guys. Just saying. It was 3-1. Let me catch up on the chat. What people were saying. Pen should be a red, has to be a red. That should be a red card. Red card, last man. That's going to VAR 100%. Kavanagh better not mess this up. It's definitely inside the penalty area. It's a effing red, referee. It's simple. 100% penalty. It's over the line. 100% pen. Denial of a goal scoring opportunity. Checking red. I think it should be red. It's very simple. He's the last man. Did VAR fall asleep? Can't be clearer than this. This should have been done and dusted 3 minutes ago. He's going to monitor. Why? Cunha did well to hold on into the box, to be fair. If you can call it a pen and give a free shot, how can't it be a denial of a clear goal scoring opportunity? It's a red. See you later, alligator. No. Hey. Goodbye. 10 men crystal. It's red. What a moron, lol. What a penalty. World-class pen. 1-1, boys. 10-man Palace. Easy. We're on terms, admin. Bruno. Let's win this thing now. Easy mashed peasy. Wow. I expect a full low block from Palace. Wait, what have I missed? This will be a full low block and a tough game now. Red card and pen for Crystal Nav. Happy birthday, Matty. Strand Larson looked miffed. Yeah, happy belated birthday, Matty. Thank you, Nav. Have a good one, brother. Happy birthday, Matty. Congrats on your birthday, my G, says Diego. Okay, all up to date. Now, Bruno Fernandes on the ball. Over to Casemiro. To Cunha, to Mazraoui. We've seen Amorim's United struggle to break down Everton's 10 men. Can Michael Carrick's United break down 10 men? Ah, Šeško, heavy touch. Heavy touch from Šeško there. Good cross from Cunha, but heavy touch from Šeško. Come on, United. Thank you all. Much love. Missed you. Missed you too, my friend. Missed you too. Matty, what are your thoughts on the World Cup in America? Are you looking forward to it? We were speaking about that earlier, and it seems like there's a lot of controversy surrounding the event, to say the least. Delo on the ball. Now is the time to bring on Ahmad for Delo. I'd say in the next 10 minutes. Let's see if we can create anything in the next 10 minutes. If not, then bring on the big guns. Oh, Šeško can't get out of his feet. Come on. Everything's in our favour. They're down to 10 men, and Dean Henderson has the sun in his eyes. Which could make it to a match. It's going to be American pricey, which means mortgage your home. Yeah, I've seen the prices. They're all like 10k a ticket or something, aren't they? Scrap the World Cup in Mexico. I feel really bad for the people that go there. I expect the cartels to quiet down and wait for the World Cup and then start mental shiz. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't know anyone who's looking for, or I haven't even seen fans speak about like traveling to America and watching the games. Like, I feel like everyone's been priced out of it. Wouldn't be surprised if a game will be delayed or cancelled due to threats, man. Casemiro on the ball currently. Back to Fernandes, to Mbuemo, to Fernandes. Fernandes to Cunha. Cunha's touch a bit heavy. Delo wins the ball back. Fernandes whipped cross into Šeško, well defended by Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace on edge for the next half an hour here. Oh wow, so that's a foul against Maguire apparently. Maguire fuming at that. I don't know. I don't think the Crystal Palace player was ever going to get that ball, so I don't know why they gave a foul against Maguire there. If I had an opportunity to go to a World Cup game, I would turn it down due to safety. Based on America's behaviour the last 24 hours on the world stage, you can bet on nonsense happening, admin. Everyone else should be thinking the same way. Who do you think's going to be doing the opening ceremony, guys? Is it going to be the YMCA lot? Are they going to be doing the opening ceremony for the World Cup? Has it been announced? World Cup America opening ceremony act. Live performance to be delivered by legendary maestro Andrea Bocelli. Robbie Williams, apparently. Let's have a look at this. Wait, no, this is just for final draw. Wait, what? Okay, no, that was just for the draw. That wasn't for the actual thing. Guys, who's going to be doing it? everyone else should be thinking the same way. Yeah, I personally wouldn't be. I don't know. I wouldn't. If I was offered like a free ticket to go to the World Cup, I probably would go. But at the same time, I don't think it would be as fun of an atmosphere as it will be in Europe, given the fact that I'd say most American fans don't really know about like true football atmospheres. So, yeah. Going to be Donald Trump himself. Kendrick Lamar will do Not Like Us 5 times in a row. If Bad Bunny did it again, I would fear for his life, to be honest. The only thing Trump had that no other country has is serious weapons firepower. I think I've seen a spoiler, but let's look at this. Cunha. I'm gonna look at the screen for the next couple of minutes. Oh my god, Fernandez Šeško! Oh my god, 2-1. Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes with a beauty of a cross and Šeško with a beauty of a header. Wow. The comeback is complete. Manchester United 2, Crystal Palace 1. What a cross from Fernandes. That was beautiful. That was actually stunning. I need to see that ball again from Fernandes. Okay, let's look at this again. What a cross from Fernandes. That was perfect. And then the finish from Šeško. Boom. Aimed for the ground. Always difficult for keepers to save those. Great header from Šeško. Wow. And we are back. I'm sorry, Michael Carrick needs to be getting that 18-month contract. Sorry. Bruno assist record. Bruno on 13 assists. He's only 17 assists away from matching Thierry Henry and Kevin De Bruyne. And this brings Manchester United all the way up to 3rd in the Premier League. We are 10 points off Arsenal. Oh, Spurs have got a goal back against Fulham. I would like to point out that I said United would win 2-1 and Šeško would score again. Well, unfortunately for you, Ethan, we are going to be getting another goal. And admin did predict a 3-1, so just you wait. Just you wait, mate. Bullet header, what a header. It's for trim. That buzz cut bullet header. That cross was literally right on the money. Bruno assist record, beautiful finish. We need a 3rd. Pressure's on now. Fulham 2-1 Spurs. Who would you sub now, admin? Ahmad, clearly. Ahmad's got to come on. I think Ahmad for Mbeumo. I don't think Mbeumo's contributed that much today, so I'd happily sub Mbeumo off for Ahmad down the right. Wharton hooked. Bruno's on 93 assists for the club with that, if I'm not mistaken. Wharton going off. He couldn't handle the Kobe Mainu test. The Kobe Mainu test. Sell Mainu and buy Anderson. Keep Mainu, buy Anderson, and buy Baleba, and then have a title charge. That's what we're going to do. Come on, United. Okay, Casemiro on the wall. Mainu. I mean, I'm not going to lie, guys. It is a bad look that with Amorim, when we faced Everton, they went down to 10 men and we still couldn't do anything. Like, in Carrick's system, we've shown straight away that okay, we can literally dominate the game as soon as a rival team goes down to 10 men. Jogging fraud. I would go for Anderson and Tonali. Tonali for Cassie and Anderson for Mainu. Why does Casemiro's head look so round on the hologram lineup? It's because I tried to cut out his double chin. I wanted to do him a favour, but it didn't turn out very well. It did not turn out very well. Admin did Casemiro dirty. To be fair, that was during the season when he did pack on a bit of extra timber, you know? That's not the slim six-pack Casemiro that we know today. Casemiro back to Maguire. Maguire to Euro. Casemiro giving the ball away there. That's poor. Mainu fouling for no reason. Matty Joes! Thank you, sir, for the 5 Old Trafford gift memberships. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Diego is back in the members column. He's back in the bronze halo, the wooden halo. Back in. Thank you, sir. Ahmad on for Casemiro, says Connor. Bob. Nah, I think Casemiro needs to stay on. Maybe bring on Ugarte. But that's if Ugarte has improved under Carrick or not. If he hasn't, then I think we need Casemiro to stay on the whole match. We've got a quick turnaround after this game as well, guys. I mean, we're playing on Wednesday night against Newcastle. Oi, Matty, fair due, Matty. Matty, big effing spender, growing the channel. Come on, boys. Big up the Trafford, big up the Matty, big up the Americans. Okay, so Euro on the ball. Back to Maguire. Mazraoui on the ball. To Maguire again. Are we going to go for the third, or are we going to try and see this game out? I think we need to get a third. I think we desperately need to get a third. $18 minutes left. Do not get complacent now, guys. Come on. Come on. Cunha storming forward. Foul again? Is that a pen? Mainu finds Mazraoui, who finds Delo. Delo cross. Cunha. Nope. Okay. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Carrick hates early subs. He really does. He really, really does. Fernandes to Mainu. Corner for United. Come on. Another chance for Fernandes to get another assist. Come on. I did call Fernandes getting 2 assists, by the way, and us winning 3-1. The record is there. So if Fernandes gets another assist, and we score, come on. Admin's prediction is spot on. Okay, and Buemo actually to take the corner instead of Fernandes. Fernandes cross in. To Mbuemo. Mbuemo cross in. Casemiro! Oh my god. Come on, Cass. Get your goal. Fernandes is just showing off at this point. I mean, 1 goal, 1 assist. Fernandes, definite man of the match. Definite man of the match for Fernandes so far. Don't think Mainu's had a good game. Don't think Yoro's had a good game. Mbuemo's probably been just above average, but not had an amazing game. Everyone else, I think, has been pretty decent. Don't think has Larman's even had to make a... Has he had to make a save since we conceded? I think maybe 1. Ahmad for Sheshko. Interesting. Okay. Carrick's definitely trying to build up Sheshko's match fitness for the Premier League, it would appear. I guess he doesn't think that he can play a full 90 minutes just yet at the level that he wants. Larmans has been a spectator since we conceded. Weird sub that, Sheshko off Ahmad. I think it's mainly about fitness with Sheshko. I think he just doesn't want him to get injured, maybe. Or, and yeah, I think he's slowly building him up. That's why he was coming on as a sub and now he's getting like 70 minutes. So, yeah. I've got no problem with Sheshko being subbed. I think the sun in Larman's eyes played a huge part in him scoring. Do you think Larman's could have got to that ball, Keith? Because I thought he could have. But I know that Ethan, you think that he couldn't get to that ball, so I want to see what everyone thinks. Like, could Larman's have actually got to that ball for the first goal? Because some angles showed that it was quite close to him, but then other angles showed that maybe it was looping a bit too much. He needed a Henderson cap. Oh god, bloody Henderson's cap. Okay, we got 14 minutes left. Delo, 1-on-1 defense. Terrible, Delo. Terrible. Terrible defending from Delo. Oh, if Crystal Palace score now, I'm going to be so pissed. I do think he should have saved it. There was only one way that header was going to. Yeah, I think he could have saved it. But it does make sense for Son being in his eyes and him not being able to see the full like kind of flight of the ball. We're letting Crystal Palace have control of this game now when we don't need to and they're down to 10 men. I want to see more from Ahmad coming on as a sub. I want to see him like full on dribbling at people. Good defensive work there from Ahmad. Yoro back to Maguire. Maguire literally just walking up the pitch. I don't think anyone's in a rush from the looks of it, which could be our undoing if we don't get a goal. 7 goals in Sheshko's last 8 Premier League games, by the way, guys. How's Højlund doing with Napoli, by the way? Let's have a look at that. Let's have a nice little look at how Højlund is doing with Napoli right now. Because he's been very quiet from what I can remember. Okay, so we got a goal against Hellas Verona. Against Roma and Atalanta, he got Where are Napoli actually in the league? Because if they don't finish in the top 4 or in the Champions League, then then they can get out of buying Højlund, can't they? Oh my god, it's tight in Serie A. Ahmad just had a shot, but saved by Henderson. Anthony is cooking La Liga. How is Rashi doing? Rashi's doing well in Barca. Anthony's doing well. Højlund, not looking good. I mean, Napoli are 3rd, as Ethan says there, but they're like 5 points off dropping to 5th. Does anyone remember how highly rated Will Hughes was? He has barely played a ton for Palace and even previous teams before that. That's the problem with overhyping academy talent, though, isn't it? So many people do it. Yeah, so, I mean, if you look at Højlund's performances, he does really well against teams that are in the bottom half of the table, but other than them, he's kind of terrible, you know? He is kind of terrible. Either way, it's not our problem now. He can be Napoli's problem. Can't wait to get the money for that. How is the biggest fraud ever doing? Are you talking about Sancho, Nick? Because I think he's just out of a club and out of a contract in the summer. Højlund will never score the big game goals. Big money coming in for Rashford and Højlund. It's hilarious because Barcelona have been trying to get out of their agreed price for Rashford, even though he's been one of their best players, and they only have to pay like 26 mil for him, and they were still trying to barter down that price. Mental. But yeah, 26 mil for Rashford. Højlund, I think it's like 40, 45 mil. Zirkzee, hopefully we can get like 20, 30 mil for him. It's going to be a big summer, boys. Big summer. Cunha? Cunha. Come on, make it 3-1. Get admin's prediction on point. Cunha chill with the long shots. Of course, I'm talking about that one. We scammed Napoli. 30 mil for Rashford, and how well he's doing. They should be happy. They should be, but Barcelona just want to save any money they can. It's really quite bad. But yeah, we just need to hold out for 10 minutes. And I feel like this game will really solidify in the players' minds that we are going to get top 4 if we don't concede. This is on Carrick now if we lose. Why would it be on Carrick? Like, if someone gives away a pen, not much Carrick can do about that. It's funny, I'm just looking at Rasmus Højlund's stats for this season. I mean, he really has stat padded in a lot of games. Like, the amount of games where he's had no involvements whatsoever is really quite extraordinary. And that's in Serie A, a much slower league than the Premier League. Zirkzee coming on, okay. And Hayden Heaven. No intensity whatsoever. If you actually look at the past 10 years at Barca and how crazy poor they recruited, the money they have lost in signing players and selling them is actually monumental. And it's even worse than us, which is crazy. Like, we think we're bad, but Barca, they're on a whole other level. I mean, to think that Coutinho is worth 130 mil, I still don't understand that. That's still... that signing was just ridiculous. Maguire coming off for Heaven, is it? Come on, United. Still don't know how they bought Coutinho for 142 million. Is beyond crazy. And Onana, who wants to make a comeback and be United's number one, who got the number of a good stand-up cafe? Oh yeah, Onana's never coming back. He's never coming back. Who got the number of a good stand-up cafe? I'm lost with the question of who got the number of a good stand-up cafe. You've lost me. Barcelona gave Liverpool the Premier League and Champions League with how much money they gave for Coutinho. Yep. Yep. Okay, and Buemo and Maguire coming off for Zerk and Heaven here. Oh, who got the number for a stand-up comedy cafe? Oh, okay. Do you guys have comedy cafes in the Netherlands? I don't know. We've got like comedy, we've got stand-up bars and stuff. I don't know about cafes. But you've got all sorts of cafes in the Netherlands from what I hear, allegedly. All sorts of cafes with extracurricular activities. Great Britain should ban Onana's passport and deny him a work permit. We all know Xerxes doesn't play much, but seriously, his first touch is actually mental. I mean, his first touch can be mental all we like. He's got to be sold. He's got to go. God save the Queen or whatever y'all say over there. Yeah, and you do in England. We've got comedy cafes. Comedy caf. No, that's definitely an Amsterdam thing, because as soon as I typed in comedy caf into Google, comedy caf Amsterdam came up. Wait, there's one in Newcastle, okay. Wait, they all say bar or club. We've got clubs or bars. We don't have comedy cafes. I don't know, actually. Maybe we do. Maybe people go early on in the day for a morning joke while they're eating their croissant. We have them here in the States as well. They're called American classrooms. Very good. Very good. We had something like that here in Ireland. They call it the Laughter Lounge. It's comedy and beer attached together with comfortable seats. We've got comedy clubs, but I've never heard of a comedy cafe. I mean, thought United were through there, but Crystal Palace come forward again. We really need to see this game out now. Thought it was the White House, Ethan. The bloody comedy cafe. Folks, if you haven't already, drop a like on the stream. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. Glasner's going mental on the touchline. He obviously still feels that they can win it. I want to compare what Šeško's done in his first season in comparison to what Højlund did in his first season at United. Let's see. That might be a video itself breaking down why everyone was completely wrong about saying, oh, we need to give Højlund a chance. He's still young. We need to give him a chance. Let's see. So he joined us in the 23-24 season, I believe. In that season, he picked up 16 goals and 2 assists in 3,000 minutes. Šeško has played less than half of that, and he's picked up 8 goals, 1 assist. And I think he'll pick up a lot more. So, come on, Šeško. Šeško all day. Šeško all day. The White House is the final boss of comedy clubs, Nick. I don't need a morning comedy class. My wife tells me funny jokes all the time, like, you get plenty of sleep at night. Heaven picking up a yellow early on. Heaven's got that in him where, like, I swear, when he comes on or when he's just starting in a game, he takes a while to adjust and kind of like measure the temperature. Like, I remember, I don't know who we were playing, but I think he started and he got a yellow in like the first 5 minutes, and it was his it might have been his debut. So Heaven's definitely got that in him. Pudsey the Bear disappointed that that cross didn't land on his eye patch. The one who got away, prime Anthony Martial. What do you mean? We had him. We had prime Anthony Martial. Glasner low-key having a meltdown on the touchline. He probably knows that this is the Manchester United job just slipping out of his hands, that's why. Eight minutes of extra time, what? I swear every game just has 8 minutes of added time now, no matter what happens. Is Glasner wearing a pair of white Nike TNs? Bro still thinks he's 15 with curly hair and an electric scooter. That's how he gets along with his players, mate. He's just one who's down with the kids. He's hip, he's cool. He's the cool uncle, man. Oh, Fernandez, what a turn. Beauty. Okay, Ahmad, come on, just take him on. Why run inside when there's that much space on the wing? You're clearly faster than him. Martial gave us 2 good seasons. Bruno is so good, man, lol. I mean, to be fair, he has messed up like the little flick or back heel about 4 times this game, but we'll ignore that for that for that moment. We'll ignore that. Come on, Ahmad. Get the goal. Someone get the goal. Make it 3-1, please. Mazraoui fouled? I think that was Mazraoui, if I can speak. 6 minutes left, folks. 6 minutes left on this game. I think man of the match is clear and obvious, but yeah, we'll have to see about the rest of the players when we do the player ratings. Delow man of the match. Now, get out of here, man. Get out. Nobody will forget Van Gaal, Martial. The reason why nobody will forget Van Gaal, Martial is because Van Gaal's football was so boring that Martial was the only shining light in that time. And obviously Rashford. But Van Gaal's football was so boring, man. Almost a third. That was a decent save. Ahmad, please. Get that goal, please. Someone get Bruno another assist. Good save from Henderson, to be fair. Low-key Carrick ball is also very boring. I don't know about it being boring. I think... I don't know, I disagree with that. I feel like it's been quite entertaining. Although in the West Ham game and this Crystal Palace game, we definitely dropped our standards, which is a worrying sign. We really did drop our standards in the first halves. Van Gaal falling on the touchline was peak shizhousery. That was an iconic Manchester United moment. That was an iconic Manchester United movement. His press conferences as well were very entertaining to listen to, Van Gaal's. Carrick ball mitigates from panicking, so it pays off in the end. True. Very true. I wouldn't say Carrick ball's boring, though. I mean, Van Gaal was literally like sideways for the entire game. Whereas... Oh, go on, Ahmad! Go on, Ahmad! Please! Zirkzee! Oh, you're such a pleb, Zirk! Oh my god. Take a touch, mate. Take a touch. Zirkzee he's just a lost cause, man. He gets put in so many good positions, and every time he fails. Every time. Van Gaal's football was a snooze fest. Van Gaal's football entirely depended on if you had like flair players. Like Memphis Depay was all right in some games. Martial, Rashford, but... Oh, go on, Ahmad! No, come on! Come on! Do not be injured now. Do not be injured now. Was he offside? Yeah, I think it was offside as well. Oh my god. That is so blatantly off. Was it? No, that's quite tight. Oh my god. It's been a tough watch towards the end of the game. I mean, I feel like we could have easily been 3-1 up. But people just haven't taken their moments. I wonder what the XG is saying now at the end of the game. Yeah, 1.94 XG to Crystal Palace's 0.38. We have definitely dominated the second half, but they did go down to 10 men, so it would have been shameful if we didn't. I think Mazraoui's been good since he came on. I mean, I think he's done more than Shaw usually would. Oh, is this Zirk? Go on, Zirk. Plays it to Cunha. Cunha to Fernandez. To Ahmad. Score, Ahmad. Get the assist. Zirk. Oh, just stop passing to him. He can't shoot. He literally can't shoot. How have we not scored a third? How have we not scored a third? Zirk is so bad. Mazza being class. There was a game in Europe where Memphis for that night was the best player in the world. Dude was unplayable. I think it was against Club Brugge where like he flicked the ball over the player's head, Depay, and then scored like a long range curler. That was really good. And then you felt like United were just coming back, but I guess not. Glasner will hit someone. Fulham have officially beaten Tottenham at Craven Cottage. Oh my god. Okay. Nav, I think we need to disown Zirk. That's for game admin. We've got 1 minute left, or is it over? You guys are ahead of me. It's probably over now, isn't it? Well, fair play. Fair play to Mr. Ethan Johnson. Predicted 2-1. Got his 2-1 in the end. I think we definitely could have won that 3-1 in the end, but Zirkzee just needs to be sold at this point. Zirk needs to go. United officially up to third place. I was talking about the European game you were describing. Yep. GG's top 3. I think this is why Amorim make Manu compete with Bruno. His role is too similar to Bruno when he played similar position. I think he made him compete with Bruno because there were only 2 positions in midfield in his system. Like, I don't think it was Amorim hating Manu. I think it's just more a case of like there was nowhere for Manu to go. But that's on Amorim not changing the system, and that's on the board for signing a manager that only played 2 midfielders. So that's on them. But Manchester United now third place, 10 points off Arsenal. Can we win the Premier League title, guys? Can it happen? Could it happen, please? We need Arsenal and Chelsea to draw. We need Man City to draw. And then we would be like, what? 7 points? 8 points off the title? Come on, United. Come on. Okay, let's go through these player ratings. GG's all. Now we need Arsenal to do their job. Yeah, Chelsea ain't beating Arsenal. No way. Let's do the player ratings. Let's move over here. So let's start off with let's start off with Larman's. I think it's debatable whether he could have done better for that goal that we conceded, but Larman's clearly didn't have to do much for that game, so I'd probably give him... I think he collected the ball a couple of times, so maybe give him a 6.8 for that reasoning. Delo, I think Delo had a pretty decent game. 86% pass accuracy. Obviously gave the ball away a lot. Created one chance. Wasn't a terrible game for Delo. Probably give him a solid 7 out of 10. Maguire, I think Maguire was really good. Not going to lie. I think he got close to scoring a goal himself. 97% pass accuracy, 100% accurate long balls, 67% ground duels, 100% aerial duels. I think if it weren't for Šeško and Fernandes, I think Maguire would win man of the match. I think he's going to be the unsung hero of today's game. I'd probably give him a 7.6. Yoro, it's a hard one again with Yoro. I think he did well overall in the match. 93% pass accuracy. Actually, he didn't win any ground duels and he won one aerial duel. Passed the ball well, I guess. But he was the reason why we conceded at the end of the day. So probably be a bit harsher with Yoro and give him a 6.6. I don't think he was amazing. Don't think he was a world beater or anything like that. Shaw did nothing realistically for the 25 minutes that he did play. Got injured straight away. Made 8 passes. Looked dodgy defensively. I think it was probably a blessing in disguise, but he did get injured for us. I'd probably give him a 6.2. Casemiro, I thought he played well all game. Probably should have got a goal. That's my only gripe with him from that game. XG of 0.36, 79% pass accuracy, 33% shot accuracy, 63% accurate long balls, 86% of ground duels won, and 83% of aerial duels won. So he was solid in the midfield the entire game. Going to give Casemiro a... You know what? I'll give Casemiro the same as Big Mags. Not a 7 point. If I can actually type. A 7.6. I think he did well overall. Mainu, I don't think that was Mainu's best game. I can't think of anything amazing that he did, but again, not terrible. Didn't make any terrible mistakes, so I'd probably give him a 7.1. Bruno Fernandes, clearly man of the match. I mean, got the goal, got the assist. XG 0.86, 73% pass accuracy. What else? Expected assist of 0.41. 60% of ground duels won, was everywhere. I mean, that cross for Šeško, world class. Literally on the button. And converted the penalty when he needed to. So I'm going to give Fernandes an 8.5. I don't think we win this match without Fernandes. And Mbeumo, I think he put a shift in. Put a few good crosses, created 3 chances. And Mbeumo, 91% pass accuracy, 63% ground rules won. I'd give Mbuemo slightly higher than Manu, I'd say, 7.2. And Cunha, you know what? Even though Cunha didn't get directly an assist or a goal, I think his passing was tighter. 88% pass accuracy, 100% shot accuracy. 44% of his ground rules won the penalty, obviously. Cunha, I would give him a 7.3. I think he came in clutch today. It's funny with Cunha because he goes the whole game without looking convincing sometimes with his touches or his passing, but one thing you always can bet your bottom dollar on with Cunha is he always comes up with at least one big moment every game. Like the pass last game, winning the penalty this game. He deserves a lot of credit, does Cunha. Šeško had an XG of 0.29. Only made 8 passes the entire game, which is absolutely mental. Shot accuracy 100%. 0% ground duels won. 86% of aerial duels won. So it could have been tighter in areas. So I'd probably give him a 7.7 because at the end of the day, he did get a goal. Didn't necessarily put a foot wrong, but wasn't as effective as he possibly could have been. And it's an interesting one again. It's a hard one because do you keep Šeško in the side because he scored a goal, or do you take him out and put Amad back in because overall our play didn't look very convincing in that first half? Let me know what you guys think. Do you think Šeško should obviously stay in the team? I think most people would say that he should. Mazraoui, I'm going to give him a 7.1 to come on after not playing for so long. 93% pass accuracy, 100% aerial duels won, 50% ground duels won. I think he really filled that left-hand side and made us solid defensively. Amad came on, 100% pass accuracy. I think he could have done more in his time on the pitch, so I'd probably give him 6.8. And not going to give a rating to Heaven and Xerxes. I'd probably give him average, 6.5 to both. Maybe 6.4 for Heaven because he picked up a yellow card. But yeah, I'd say that's the overall player ratings. Big standouts from today: Maguire, Casemiro, Fernandes, and Šeško, and Cunha. But yeah, overall, good games from everyone. Yoro, I think, bit disappointing. Shaw, bit disappointing. And those are the main two that I think weren't as good today as they could have been. But those are my player ratings. Let me know what your player ratings are, folks. Let me just read out these comments. Exactly, he is making Bruno compete against Manu because they play so similar, but sadly Bruno is irreplaceable. I'm off, boys. Gonna go do some day drinking. #GGMU. Godspeed, Ethan. Godspeed. Has he put Bruno and Manu in the midfield? We would be almost empty. Yep, true. Bruno needs 8 assists in 10 games. I've seen crazier happen. Ghost Hunter, I think Shaw was one of our bad players today. When Mazza came on, we played better. 100% agree. Anyone know when Palace are turning up? Suan in his own sitcom over there. Lovely stuff. United. Bruno. Was watching the game with my Palace supporting mate. That's why I wasn't in the stream. No worries, man. And Bruno was kind of mid this game. His rating's too high. I think he did create a few opportunities though, but fair enough. I can see why why Mbuemo should get knocked down a bit. I say Cunha or Mbuemo gets dropped for Amad. It's a hard one though, isn't it? Because Mbuemo and Šeško are like our top scorers this season. Cunha always comes up with a moment. Amad brings the energy, and you can't drop Fernandes. So like, everyone's realistically on a very level playing field. I literally didn't a striker goal like that. Šeško goal since 2024. I didn't celebrate a striker's goal like that. Šeško goal since 2024, if I'm not mistaken. Šeško should start. I reckon we should bring Cunha off the bench in the second half instead. That's what you call a response in the second half. Yep. Let's be honest, though, we did get lucky with the red card. I mean, had Palace still had 11 men, I think we would have struggled a bit more in that second half. I can hear the Liverpool fans crying. Maz did his defensive job perfectly. That's the thing with Maz, though. He always puts in at least like a 7 out of 10. He's a really, really solid footballer. Leaving for Florida at 6 a.m. tomorrow for vacay with the girlfriend. Looking forward to relaxing for a week in warm weather. I'll try to catch you for Wednesday's match. Sounds good, Mr. Matty Joes. Hope you enjoy Florida. And yeah, man, hope you have a good time. Hope you enjoy... where are you going in Florida? Is it like Miami or... Matty Joes scrolling... Oh, God, I've been streaming too long. Strolling down the beaches of Miami, Florida. Wearing a Tony... Oh, my God, my brain stopped working. Tony Montana Scarface, wearing a Tony Montana shirt, just listening to Push It to the Limit on a speaker. That's what I'm imagining, Mr. Matty Joes. That's what I'm imagining. Well, now I can sleep. It's 2 a.m. Shout out to Ghost Hunter, man. Staying up till 2:40 a.m. Where are you from, Ghost Hunter? Carrick bringing the ref allegations back to Old Trafford. Love to see it. Gulfside, Florida, Bonita Springs. I've heard of that. Between FT Mayors and Naples. Sounds lovely. The Gulf of America side of Florida, lol. I'm guessing you're staying away from the Dexter side of Florida then, I guess. But Australia. Big up Australia, man. One of our... I think you're one of our only Australian watchers, Ghost Hunter. So big up yourself, mate. Good day. Or good night. And yeah, we'll leave it there, folks. But hope you all have a delightful end to your weekend. Hope you all have a good week next week. And yeah, hopefully see you for the Wednesday match against Newcastle at St. James's Park. But for now, special shout out to the members. Special shout out to Mr. Kiefer Bix, Nick, the Dutch Destroyer, Ethan Johnson, Mr. Matty Scott, and Jensk1102. If you do want to become a member of the channel and get a shout out at the end of every stream, then please hit that join button and we welcome you with open arms. And I'll be in touch to get your face on the wall of fame. But for now, see you later, admin. Have a great... I'm literally losing my voice. See you later, admin. Have a great rest of the week. Also, by the way, was LaCroix playing today? Left my ass off. Good night and Godspeed, everyone. Godspeed all. Have a lovely weekend. Farewell for now.